della quinta tappa del Giro d'Italia.
Helping to set him a good sprint at the very end.
Max Canter being consoled by Mads Pedersen about his relegation, perhaps. Don't know what they're talking about, but that's what it looked like. As the race gets underway, and straight away we have an attack from Après B&B Hotels, which makes perfect sense because they don't really have a rider for the finish today, and Polti Visit Malta straight onto that. No immediate counter reaction yet, but VF Group Bardiani surely have to be in the break if it's going to go today in slightly bigger number. Where are those light blue jerseys?
We are respecting them. You know, also Petilli give us indication that would be quite disappointing. I can spot one of Bardiani guy right a little bit in the mix.
Really surprised they haven't tried to go.
And Movistar, I think he didn't want to get involved because he's slowing down.
Yeah. I think he was there just to police things, actually, for Allah. In fact, Movistar were riding there as if they were one of the big teams trying to control.
Last time in Matera, same finish, a Frenchman won. Do you see it finishing this way today as well?
Yeah, at least I will try. I felt quite good yesterday. A good final yesterday, and today I think we can go again today with 8 and 8er. Yeah, it will be very hard, very hectic, but we are motivated.
Too hard for you?
Yeah, maybe too hard. I think the climb 2.5k at 10%, 25k from the finish will decide if I feel good or not. But if I'm still there in the final, I think it's a very good final for me. And yeah, with the steep climb 2-3k from the finish, this is something I like. And if I'm there, I will try to go for a stage win.
To go, and it's exactly what Epis does. Oh, does he? Yeah, he was waiting there for Davide Bais to launch, and he's going to back himself to come round Davide Bais. These two riders will know each other particularly well. Bais, though, by the looks of it, just about hanging on, although he's beaten now, and he's got the result that he wanted. Josue Epis and Lorenzo Milesi just let them.
Here, my lists, my nice
look
list.
through the teams so you can remind yourself of which teams are in the race.
EF.
Yes,
I got it.
Fantastic.
That was something. I was.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Because I mean, Richard Carapaz had a relatively disappointing time trial.
Sergio Perez, but here comes Sebastian Vettel. He's neck and neck with Lewis Hamilton. Vettel is alongside and ahead. Ocon is also ahead. They're 4 abreast going into the Cobb.
You know what that is? Simply lovely.
300 metres still to go. Epis is forced into sprinting. That was smart by Milesi. He bluffed Epis a little bit there, and this is an opportunity for Davide Bais if he's got the legs to come off the slipstream of the smaller man, but he can't, and Epis holds on. And
do you take part in the Red Bull Kilometer for sponsorship reasons or for winning the Giro d'Italia?
I cannot tell everything. Let's be the secret.
Do you intend to go for time bonus again today or maybe every day?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, hopefully not, no. I don't really, yeah, it's hard to do sprint after sprint, so just have to see how the opportunities will be.
There is an interesting sprint to do today. Sometimes you're a sprinter at the finish of stages like this. It's an uphill finish. Do you go for the win?
I mean, if I would have the legs, definitely. I mean, yes, it's, you know, the thing is when you have it, you have to take it. So we will see definitely how the stage will go.
Taking off the foot from the accelerator and they're slowing down as this is going to be probably the sprint we see.
he's going very early and not with any great deal of conviction or confidence, I don't think. But he's got on the slipstream of Epis. But once again, I think the smaller Italian has got enough. Just double-checking through his legs there that Davide Brais isn't coming around him, and he takes first place. So
be in the mix. Oh, Olaf Koy. So we were wondering it could have been a day for him. He won't.
No, it won't. This early on, that much is clear. And there's still, what, 50 metres to go at this point, or is it 100? 150, so a nasty little sting in the tail of this climb.
If you look at the camera or the placement of the barriers, you can see how steep it is, this little...
Oh, lazy. Lazy can't quite believe what faces him, but look at the crowds. The whole town has come out, and Milesi is suffering here. Surely he is ripe to be picked off by Davide Baez. If Baez has got the legs to come round the man from Movistar, he should have this. He'll be motivated to take these 3 points. Is there going to be a sprint for the line here? Baez can do nothing. The gradient is an absolute killer here. Milesi hangs on, gets to the top, takes the 3 points with Baez on his wheel. Wow, that's steep.
There we go, switching round, and Roglic, safest place, is out front, and indeed best form of defence can sometimes be attack, and he's going to go for it. Vacek is here, Simon Yates likewise just bouncing on his toes at the moment. Caden Groves is staying with it, and Primoz Roglic, is he going to light it up right now? 2.4, it's a long way out. He's keeping the hurt on everybody. Vacek staying with him, so is Pedersen. Simon Yates there in the yellow, trying to stay with it. Ciccone is still here. It might well be for Ciccone today, possibly a better pick for Lidl-Trek in the trade kit. Roglic just eases off, lets Vacek come through. Likewise Pedersen, Ciccone still there. Simon Yates hanging on as well. Few others. Caden Groves looks like he might have dissipated at the moment. Let's wait and see. Still there, but here we go. When's he going to go? That's the big question. Vacek still grinding it home here, Brian. 2.1 to go.
Pedersen is drifting now. This is a little bit too hard there. Nice acceleration there from Primoz Roglic, but he just made that effort, drop back. But look at the pink jersey starting to lose. But Vacek, I don't know if he knows that Mads Pedersen is drifting now, but he's setting the pressure at the front of this peloton now. He looks back, can't see where the pink jersey is. I don't think he realises.
They're all trying to get in the mix, but Pedersen somehow has battled back, and he's got his lead-out man right where he needs him again. Vacek once more, Pedersen on his wheel. This looks unstoppable. Can anybody prevent him? Well, Vacek goes long now. Vacek now releases Pedersen. Tom Pidcock on the wheel off the Maglia Rosa, but Pedersen powering to the line. Can he hold them all off? Pedersen, Tom Pidcock coming very close now. Pidcock against Pedersen, but Pedersen, all that strength. My word, that was close. Who's got there? They look down. Pedersen might just have edged them all out. There was a challenge there from Bahrain Victorious too. That was perhaps too close to call.
Oh, Zambanini, I think it was Zambanini came in.
It was Edoardo Zambanini.
It was a very close call. It seems like from everybody was running to Pedersen. It seems like he got the win, but we have to wait the confirmation.
Drink something. Did I win? I won? Sure? Yeah, they say. So, they say yes, but wait. Okay, confirmed. Yes, confirmed. The entire Lidl-Trek team is celebrating besides Mads Pedersen.
He wouldn't have imagined he'd be in the lead, still with 3 stage victories and a very good chance, as we'll see in a minute, of another stage victory tomorrow into Napoli.
Yeah, it's he has a stellar beginning of the Giro d'Italia, and as you said, tomorrow it's another day they can search him quite well.
Better than today. Better
than today, exactly. If there is possibly some limit to what he is able to do, I think we have to wait stage 8 to see Mads Pedersen off the back. Here we are, some champagne time for him. I think today seems like even more pleased than the other victories. I think this one it cost him a lot of sweat and power in order to keep in touch with the peloton.
Just a small detail today as well. He won both the intermediate. Well, he didn't win the intermediate sprints, but he beat everybody else at the intermediate sprints. And on the second of those sprints, he had to actually he had to work really hard for it as well. Got up against Jensen Plowright.
Yeah, he's actually demolishing all the hopes and of each rider, because like while all the sprinters were getting dropped, he was still in contention, and finally and ultimately having another victory.
Good to see Damiano Caruso probably in his last year of racing, up in the top 10 at the Giro d'Italia, and really good to see Tom Pidcock getting involved, getting into the thick of a bike race actually today for the first time, reminding us of his talent with a 3rd place at the Giro d'Italia, his first ever podium finish. But Mads Pedersen continues in pink and shores up his advantage. A 4th day in pink for Mads Pedersen. And don't forget how close he came to defending that pink jersey in the individual time trial. Just 1 second between him and Primoz Roglic on GC at the end of that day. Had that gone the other way, he would have worn pink the whole way so far.
Yeah, he's bossing all the ceremony awards. He's going to come back even after the Maglia Rosa for yet another jersey.
Yep. Picks up another Wolfie, which will probably get lined up on the dashboard of the team car. In, yeah. Oh yeah, it's right next to us. Didn't realise that. This is the GC that looks a lot like it did this morning, except for the fact that Mads Pedersen has added 10 seconds on everybody. So Primoz Roglic now back down to 17 seconds.